All right, so I'm a little slow today, so I thought I'd get it in here a little faster, but I did not. So here I am, just trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. My dog was messing around. So right now, I'm looking at Netflix, Sofi, Palantir, Nvidia, and we're gonna take a look and see what's going on. We're holding on. Like I said, my dog was definitely being a punk this morning, and he didn't want to come out. So, yeah, we're looking at SoFi right now. That's probably our big play. What we're gonna do, we're gonna get into a big position on that one. I think it's gonna be a nice churner, and we should make a few dollars out of this. So that's our play this morning. We're into it for 100 shares right now. Tesla shot up, Palantir shot up, Amazon shot up. Thank you to my dog for costing me money because he was goofing around. So today is December 5th, 2025. Our target goal is 77.62. Yesterday we did 230. So year to date we're up 55%. So let's see what happens. We're into SoFi right now. And we're going to see what's going on. Okay, so we just went into SoFi for roughly 250 shares. Let's see if this can shoot up. They've got a huge offering coming out at 27.50, and that's what we're betting on right now. So let's see what happens. We're taking and our goal again is about $80. Nothing great. So if this thing starts to turn to the upside, we're going to be perfectly fine. Let's see this get above VWAP. If it gets above VWAP, we'll get our $80 in 2 minutes. And it's trying. It's really trying right now. So let's see if it can explode up there. All right, we got into 350 right now, and we're trying. 27.50 is our target goal where we want to be at. At 27.50, if it shoots up above that, we'll be perfectly in a great scenario. So that's what we're hoping for. And let's see what happens. If we can get that dollar out of it. Because usually when you get an offering like this, there's a lot of excitement behind it, and you get a lot of buying going into it. So like I said, we're only looking for about $75, $76, something like that. If we get that and it breaks above VWAP, we'll be perfectly fine. And like I said, I can only blame myself for getting in late today, so whatever. All right, it tried, it's tipping. We've got plenty of gas in the tank to go after this, and that's what we're gonna do. We're down about $23, nothing major, nothing major. Like I said, if this can make that move up, we'll be perfectly fine. So it's holding on steady. It's sitting right at VWAP. So we're risking $90 to see this dip down to 27, to see this thing shoot up. So let's see what happens. We just had another 100 shares. So we're into this for 450 shares. and we're hoping that this gets the consolidation movement that it needs and it starts to level out. So we're into it. We've got our loss limit at $92 right now, and that's where we're sitting at. So we got a few minutes. We're in this early because we just are. And we're going to start getting into this a little bit heavier. All right, we're into 1,000 shares right now. So let's see if this can do what we need it to do. See if it's bottomed out at this point. Okay, so now we got 2,000 shares. $2,500. So let's see this thing start to bottom out and start to take off. That's what we needed to do. We're all in on this. We feel confident on this one. So let's see what happens. We pretty much loaded the truck up on this one. Let's see if we get that dip buy, and that's where we should be right now. So we're in it for 27.20, and we're looking for that dip buy to get us back to the 30s and 40s. If we do that, we'll be perfectly fine. And we're getting close. This is where we need it right now. We needed the green candle to pop in there, get us back to VWAP, and that's what we're hoping for. We need $77, $80, something like that. And I think right now we're going to catch that bid. Oh, it's touching on it right this second. So let's see what happens. Okay, we got some dark pool buyers coming in. I can see that right now. Come on. There we go. Come on. Ooh, that was bad. We might have been a little too early in this. It might be dying down a little bit more. So we're trying to catch this bid right now. Hopefully it bottomed out at 93, and then it's going to make a nice run up. It's cleared out the sellers at this point, so that's what we're hoping for right now. We get back into the 20s. If we can get back into the 20s, we're going to definitely make a nice chunk of change on this. So that's what we're trying for right now. We're hoping that this cleared it out. It can turn right now and get back into the 10s right now. The 10s are the critical point right this second. So let's see what happens. Like I said, we've loaded up on this one. This one we were betting big, so we were definitely betting huge on this one. Let's see what happens. It's holding on. It reclaimed 27, so now we want to reclaim the 10s and the 20s. If it can reclaim the 10s and the 20s, we'll be perfectly fine. So that's what we're doing right now. We're real close to making a profit on this. It's reclaimed the 15s, but now it's got to go second. It's secondary green candle right here, and that's what it's trying right now. If it does that, we'll be seeing 30 and 35 in 2 seconds. So that's what we're hoping for, that it reclaims the 15, 16s, gets to the 20s, we'll be profitable easily. So that's what we're hoping for, and it's trying real hard right now. We have a lot of sellers coming in there, but there's a ton of buying going into this. So like I said, that's what we're hoping for, is that we get that secondary green candle right now, which we're trying for right this second, okay? If we get that secondary green candle, we'll be perfectly fine. It's trying right there, absolutely right there. So let's see what happens. This will be a great trade. So come on, it's right there. It's almost clipping the 20s. If it clips the 20s, you're going to see 30 in 2 seconds. And it is trying right now. Oh man, we've got 19 by 20, 20 by 21. There we go. 22 by 23. We should be getting up to the 50s in a second. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. Big trade. Big trade. Got in a little early, but we got it. There we go. We risked it, and we're going to go 1 for 1 on this bad boy. Let's see if we get into the 50s. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, come on. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Monster trade. Monster trade. Look at that. We still have $122 out there on 500 shares. And we'll close this out. We are riding high on this one. Look at that. Perfect trade. We did get in a little early. I'm not going to lie. We definitely got in a little early. But just on these 500 shares, we made our day. We're up about $700, $680. Let's see if this can go into the 50s. We're going to take off another 400 shares. Let's see if this would break the 50s. Look at that. Beautiful trade. Beautiful trade. All right, we got to the 50s, like that's what we wanted. We just took off another 400. We're left with 100 shares. And let's see if this can run. We're up to 670. Look at that. Beautiful trade. This was a winner chicken dinner. It hit our target of 51. And we're running the last 100 shares to see if we can get a few extra dollars out of this. If it drops down to 40, we're out. We're going to call it a day, which it might. We'll take our loss. We'll take our profits at that point. And you can't do better than this today. This was a great trade. Loved it. Loved it. The offering came out. So do I think it's going to get another 50 cents out of this? No. But you never know. The $0.50 is where we're looking at. Okay, here we go. It might get another 10-cent squeeze out of this. We're not looking for much more than that. 27.50 to 27.75 is really, at that point it's overextended. In my opinion, it's overextended. You're going to go maybe 5% from the bottom of 27. So I'm thinking 27.75 is where it's going to top out. There we go. 53s. We saw 55s for a second, but this is really, okay, we're starting to see a red candle, so. All right, we're out. 698 for the day. You can't do better than that. Have a good day.